What's up everybody, Gundam Flexing here, and today's video I'll be going over the XFA-27 plane model kit from Ace Combat Infinity. This is a 1/4/4 scale representation of the plane made by Kotobukiya. This kit cost roughly around $35 to $40 and it took me about 1 hour or less to complete. What you see in front of you is the plane using its landing gears. So before I go into the model, let me go over the extra pieces and all the cool little features. So here is the stand. So yes, this kit does come with the stand. What I like about the stand is that it's transparent. It has pretty much 3 joints here, here, and here. What I don't like about it is that it's not on a ball joint. So essentially at all 3 joints, it could only move forward or backwards. And second joint is also the same, forward, backwards. And the third joint, the same, forward, backwards. So you can't really move it left or right and sort of pose it like this plane is doing a sharp turn. But it does come with the stand, which is very nice. The plane would just essentially fit, the belly of the plane would go right here, and it fit very snug. And as I mentioned in the description of the speed build video, I didn't use any of the decals, but here they are. I think the plane is beautiful the way it is. These are all the decals right here. And essentially the red stripes, I believe, looking at the instructions, pretty much go on the underbelly of the plane. And here are 3 additional pieces that also go on the belly of the plane, and here they are. Now this is, these pieces go in lieu of the landing gears right here. And these 3 pieces actually have small divots on the side, right here, here, on the edges. That is for you to be able to remove these pieces much easier, because even with these divots, in order to remove them, unless if you have really long nails or some sort of assistant tool, it's actually quite difficult to get rid, or quite difficult to pop these things out. And then finally, this comes in a pair, and this is a fatter wing for the tail end of the wing. So this comes in a pair, and if you've seen the unboxing video, what you'll notice is that these wings for all the wings come in separate bags, and the red stripes here are actually pre-painted on. So the decals would probably go on the bottom, but the top portion is all pre-painted. And this is again a pair, and it replaces the wings at the tail end. So the one I have now is a thinner, slicker, I guess, tail. And the one here is a tad bit thicker. That's it. Now for the model itself, it's quite small. It sort of reminds me of the Bandai's Macross series, about the super small models, the one that I've been building last year. This product is roughly maybe like 6.5 inches, maybe 6 inches in length, and the wingspan is maybe like 4 inches, or maybe like 3.5 inches. I don't know. I put the product description down in the video description. This model has a pilot in his seat, and you don't have to paint the pilot if you want to mimic the exact box art on the side. The cockpit is transparent, and again, the red wings are all painted on, at least for the red stripes. And just like the box art advertised, the wings could expand and detract, and essentially this is how far it could extract or pull back, this, and this is how far it could pull out, like that. The model also boasts very deep panel lining, and it's very profound. So if you were to do that, you would definitely make a big visual impact. The thrusters are at the back, and they are separate gray pieces. And then you also have 6 missiles, 3 under each wing. And you want to be careful whenever you're building this, because these missiles actually almost a lot of parts of this plane is easy to warp and bend. So whenever you put the missiles into the bottom of the wings, make sure you're not pushing around the front, make sure you're not pushing at the back, and you're just driving it down the center in order to latch on. But once it's in there, it's definitely in there and it won't come off very easily. This. And the way these two top wings work is a simple mechanism. One wing goes over the other like gears, and that's how you're able to just move both of them at the same time, like that. Another thing you want to be careful about is that if you've seen the unboxing video, the main body of the plane, the top part, and then the underbelly comes in separate bags, and that they're flat and widened. And I say that because when I was building this, I didn't think about applying equal pressure to the front, to the sides, and to the back before snapping it all together. So what I was doing was I was like just snapping it one end to the other end, and it created a lot of problems because when you do that, it creates an unevenness because you're supposed to make equal amount of pressure to even it out whenever you finally do put it on the end, or to put them together. So if we see the nose end, you can see a very small crack right there. So when I realized that I applied unequal force and the back part couldn't fit, I started to take it apart. And because the nose was elongated, when I actually did take it apart, I accidentally warped the nose. So when I put the front ends together the proper way, this thing had a protruding openness. It sort of made it look like the plane had like an open mouth, like he was breathing through his mouth breathers. So I just had to use cement, glue, and I just cement that together as such. And if you would also notice at the end of the plane, right here, in the speed build videos where I took the pictures, this tip was actually opened. That was a mistake because again, I didn't apply equal pressure. So what you want to do is you just start applying equal pressure all around when you slap these two pieces together, and then once you have all the parts fitting, then you go ahead and just squeeze it all together and it'll fit very nicely. Other than that, that was like maybe 2 mistakes in this entire build. But that's all I gotta say about this. Again, the price is around $35 to $40. The box size is around, I'd say, a high-grade Leo. Now, for the price, you do get a lot of cool features. You get landing gears, you get a stand, you get decals, you get extractable wings. The body of the plane has very profound opportunities for panel lining. You have missiles, and it takes less than an hour to make. But that's all I have to say about this video. If you have any questions or comments, please post it down in the section below. As always, I thank you all for watching, and then I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.